Science is the light that illuminates the mind, while ignorance is the darkness that dims it. There are no limits to science. The more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know. Science is the foundation of all progress, while ignorance is the root of all setbacks. Science can only thrive in an environment of freedom and curiosity. With science, we build the future. With ignorance, we destroy the present. Science without ethics is like a ship without a compass. Every science begins with a question, and every knowledge starts with curiosity. Continuous learning is the key to success in an ever-changing world. The greatest investment is in knowledge. Knowledge is power, but wisdom is knowing how to use it. Science makes the impossible possible, while ignorance makes the possible difficult. There is no science without experimentation, and no knowledge without application. The greatest scientific discoveries came from the simplest questions. Learning does not stop after school. It begins after it. Great minds discuss ideas. Small minds discuss people. The search for truth is the foundation of all science. Those who think they know everything know nothing. Every scientific achievement was once just an idea. Curiosity is the driving force behind every discovery. In science, doubt is the beginning of wisdom. Do not fear mistakes. They are the first step toward discovery. Learning is a treasure that never depletes. The more you spend, the more it grows. There is no shortcut to knowledge. It is a long road of effort and patience. 24. Science can only flourish in an environment that respects free thinking. Science is not just knowledge, it is a way of thinking. Those who seek science do not fear change. A person is not measured by what they own, but by what they know. Continuous learning is the strongest weapon against ignorance. Knowledge begins when you realize you know nothing. Doubt is the first step toward every scientific advancement. Never stop learning. Life never stops teaching. The future belongs to those who invest in science. Science does not just provide answers. It teaches you how to ask the right questions. A society cannot progress without spreading the culture of science and knowledge. There is no useless science, only those who do not know how to use it. Science is the only way to overcome supers. Science cannot progress without freedom of thought. 38. Every time you learn something new, you become a different person. Learning is not a moment, but a lifelong journey. The more knowledge you gain, the clearer you see the world. Science can only grow where questioning is valued more than answering. Knowledge is the bridge between ignorance and understanding. The best time to learn something new was yesterday. The second best is today. With science, we rise. With ignorance, we remain in darkness. The only limits to the mind are those imposed by ignorance. Every step toward knowledge is a step toward freedom. A person without knowledge is like a tree without roots. Never stop asking questions. Every answer opens the door to a new one. 49. The mind is like a muscle. It needs continuous training to grow. Science is not just accumulating information, but understanding the world around us. A civilization cannot be built without a foundation of science and knowledge. Knowledge is the strongest weapon in any battle. Learning is the window through which we see the future. If you want to understand the future, start by understanding the present. Science cannot develop in an environment that suppresses curiosity. Knowledge opens doors we never knew existed. Science is an endless ocean. Every discovery is a beginning, not an end. Education is not preparation for life. It is life itself. Those who have knowledge have power. A person is not measured by their wealth, but by their knowledge. Never stop learning. The world changes every day. Those who read live more than once. Knowledge liberates, while ignorance enslaves. Learning is the only true path to growth.